Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. And are you awake? Because you know I talk very, very, very loud. Welcome to the Medicare Space Live Show. We are here every Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, talking about a little bit of Medicare and a lot of everything else. And who do we have? Well, my name is Victoria Cabrera, by the way. Not like I'm famous and everybody should know my name.
One day.
One day.
One day. And I'm Sylvia Toscano. And we have the lovely
Adriana Rodriguez.
Woo! How's
Say
everybody doing this morning? I see you guys creeping. I see you guys. Good morning, Josie. It's so weird when I say my mom's name, like Josie. Hey, girl. Hey. Good morning, everybody that's just joining in. I appreciate you guys always being so loyal on the show, making it every 10 a.m., treating it like it's a novela, right? Or your favorite soap opera. Wait, what were the novellas on Friday? Or not the novellas, but like Days of Our Lives and like
General Hospital.
General Hospital.
I think General Hospital still comes out.
Really?
I grew up with General Hospital.
Wait, which was the one where Marlena was obsessed and like or possessed and she got, oh, that was Days of Our Lives.
Yes. and General Hospital was Luke and Laura. Remember the whole thing with Luke and Laura? You were too young.
I don't remember Luke or Laura.
You don't remember? Yeah, that's way before your time. Your mom will remember that.
Mom, do you remember Luke and Laura from General? My mom was not watching General Hospital. She was probably like cooking for us because we were always hungry. She had like 6 kids to feed.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
She was definitely not. I don't remember you ever watching soap operas, Mom. Did you? I don't know. If you watch soap operas, put your favorite soap. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
I've been Mexican.
There you go.
Mexicanizing words. Like I've said espresso. This morning I was like saying vowels.
How about sandwich?
Sandwich. And what was this? Soap opera?
Soap opera. Las novelas. I remember my grandmother used to watch the novelas.
Oh, yeah?
And they were so dramatic.
I like the novelas better.
Well,
they had an ending.
These
other ones go on forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Days of Our Lives. How long?
No wonder they were so like
80 years.
Yeah.
Probably.
I used to watch Richard Simmons. Is that the guy in the shorts with
was that the exercise guy?
Yes.
The exercise guy?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
With
I do remember.
With the little afro
He's like,
hair.
yes, girls, yes.
Up and down. That's what I need to motivate me in the morning.
And he was not real fit. He was just like skinny, right?
Yeah, I always thought he had like a gut, like a little.
Yeah, he had a little punch.
A big punch because it started here, kind of like mine.
Yeah, kind of like see, I'm smart, guys. I don't know if y'all know the people. I cannot talk today. The people that are watching is if you notice where I'm sitting. See how these little comments hide my belly?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. See,
I need something. Come sit in front of me.
Good morning for everybody that's watching in. Josie, I can't see the other Facebook users, but good morning. We are here.
San Antonio.
Good morning, San Antonio, Texas, wherever you are joining from. This show is nationwide, right? Because it's streamed through Facebook, through YouTube, and we're looking at other channels where we could possibly source it. So there's some big changes coming for the new year, guys. So just stay tuned with us, and you guys are going to love what you're going to see.
Yes.
And I just hope that you continue to join us and watch us. And like we say, we always talk a little bit about insurance, a little bit about Medicare resources, but we like to have fun on the show, right?
A lot about our lives.
A lot about our lives. So you can learn a lot about us. You know, so if you don't want to like listen in, we understand, but we love you. Just never know what you're going to miss, right?
We're like a soap opera. We're like the novelas of daytime.
Yes, we're like the novellas.
Yes.
But we talk about Medicare too.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mucho Medicare, por favor, dime más. Because they're all so dramatic, right?
Now, translate for the people that don't understand Spanish like me.
What did I say?
Dígame
más. Tell me more.
More Medicare, more. Okay, so we have
Medicare.
Good morning, ladies. We have so many questions, so little time. Yes, interrupt us anytime you have questions.
Anytime.
We're never scripted on the show. I'm just going to be honest. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I don't know. But if you ever have any questions, put them in the comments. And guess what?
What?
I figured out how we can utilize my call-in feature now
cool.
now that my Bluetooth, I figured out this thing is.
Have somebody call us. Let's
Who wants to
practice.
call us? Call us in right now. 866-717-8683. If somebody wants to call us right now, we want to test out this line. Oh, I won't get it. Hold on. I won't get it. You will.
Well,
never mind. Don't call. Don't call.
what do you mean?
Because I'm not hooked up to that number. Only you guys are.
Oh,
See, I'm so nice. You guys get all the calls.
Oh,
Well, next week we'll do that. So what are we going to talk about today, ladies? What are we going to talk about today? Since our listeners want to hear about Medicare, at least a little bit, right?
a little bit. God, we're
Just
starting
a
early with
little bit.
information. What time is it?
Well, I'm going to
Just
start
kidding.
off. How was your week? How was your week, Sylvia?
It was good. Just there at the house, getting ready for AEP. I'm
Yes.
gonna finish with my house tomorrow. I'm gonna go. My brother's gonna take me to go buy the plywood and some more hardwood floor, and for sure those 2 holes in my living room
Oh my
are going
God.
to be gone.
Wow.
Because they're driving me crazy, and they had put cement on the bottom
Uh-huh.
just to even it out, so it's all coming apart. So my house is so dusty, and I'm constantly cleaning, and it's just horrible. So hopefully tomorrow they're going to finish it, and then Sunday I'll spend all day dusting.
I want to address well, I'm very sorry that you're going through this, Sylvia, because I know you've been very stressed out, but I'm glad that everything's working out.
I
now.
know, I'm so happy.
Yes.
We did have a question, however. It says, I see all these ads on TV about a card you get back that gives you thousands of dollars if you get on Medicare. Is this real? Well, I'm gonna address this. So this is so when you see things like this is like a Medicare Advantage plan, and we're gonna get back to talking about our days too. But this is a Medicare Advantage plan. And some Medicare Advantage plans include extra benefits outside of what original Medicare offers.
Right.
And so when you get on a Medicare Advantage plan, some of them are coming out with very unique benefits that we can't quite talk about just yet until October 1st. And that's something
Next
that we're
week?
going to go over today, actually next week.
Next
But
Friday.
this is a wonderful question, because when you look at these things, they're very appealing. I mean, I'll be sitting there eating popcorn or whatever I'm eating for the night. Not that I eat popcorn every day. By the way, Sylvia just bought a crap load of popcorn for the office. I'm kind of mad about it. But so what happens is it says, but don't you have to pay a monthly fee for Medicare Advantage? So Medicare Advantage plans, depending on the area that you're in, there are plans that do not have a monthly premium involved. But keep in mind, I don't know if you've watched last shows, but a Medicare Advantage plan, they are network-based plans. So just keep in mind, when you get on a Medicare Advantage plan, you do have to stay within a network of providers. And so just depending on, you do continue to pay your Part B premium.
Right.
So that does not stop. Okay, so you'll continue to pay that Part B premium, whatever that might be for you. And then normally the premium is about $148 every single month. They take it out of your Social Security check, or depending if you're still working, you have to pay that quarterly bill. But what the Medicare Advantage plans, that's what they're talking about. So when you see these ads, okay, I can almost guarantee you don't see a lot of Medicare supplement ads. You do, right? But the ones that are really out there, like these,
the Joe Namath, the movie stars. Who's the guy from JJ Walker? Was that
JJ Watts? I don't know. I'm never on TV,
he's
but
an old school, because one of my clients was telling me, some guy, JJ Walker, I think she said, it was an old movie star. And he's now in the 60s. So now he's advertising the Medicare Advantage plans.
Gotcha. So to answer your question, I can't see your name because I think you're probably joining us from one of our groups. But so to answer your question on Medicare Advantage plan, it can range depending on, normally when you're looking at those high dollar benefits, they're really catering to those dual plans, which are people that are on Medicare and Medicaid.
Right.
And then there's still some of those extra benefits for people that are not on Medicaid. So with that being said, it really does vary. Like in San Antonio alone, I don't know where you're at, but in San Antonio alone, if we look at the list of plans available just this year in 2021, I think we pulled up like 36 options, right, of plans, because they range. But what we do is we help you, walk you through it. We'll explain it. We actually we could tell you more detail. We can't talk about plan specifics here on the show, and we can't talk about insurance carriers, but we can definitely give you broad information. So when you're looking at these ads, don't call those ads, because what's happening is normally you're calling into an 800 number where they're selling your information to an actual agent or a call center or something along those lines. So if you need help, you can call us locally. It's 866-717-8683.
Right.
It's either Sylvia or Adriana is going to answer that phone. You're going to get the best over here. Vanna White and Vanna White.
Vanna really white.
Vanna really white.
I just got my hair done, so you can't.
And we definitely want to, or if you didn't get that, and the number's scrolling down here. So when it goes by, just take a screenshot of your phone number or the phone number. It says, my name is Ray, but a supplement plan also requires additional monthly premium.
Right.
Yes. So supplements do require an additional monthly premium, but a Medicare supplement normally does not come with those extra benefits that most people are looking for, like the dental, the vision, the transportation, all of that stuff. So these are great questions. I really love that you guys are engaging in questions, because aren't they sending out a lot of mail?
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing right now, calling my clients and making sure they've already received their 2022 package, and making sure that if they've gotten their card, that their doctor is correct. Because sometimes they do make a mistake. And then come January and you go see your Dr. J, they're going to say, well, I'm sorry, Ms. Garcia, Mr. Toscano, you can't see him because you're no longer with us. So make sure that the new card for 2022 has the correct doctor.
That is a wonderful, wonderful point.
And so I'm just making them aware that they're going to be getting in a couple of months. And I'll call you back in October and we'll start comparing, like they said, that there's all these commercials and they're calling people and they're getting stuff in the mail. And it's like that shiny object that you always talk about.
It's like, when I go, kind of like when we go to Vegas or like a casino and you see the little slats, like ding, ling, ling, ling. I'm like, that's kind of the way it is.
You're like a zombie. I just had a client that I called yesterday or the day before to, how you doing? Did you get your package? And she said, well, somebody called me the other day. They said if I hadn't gotten my card, and I said no. And I gave them my Medicare number and all my information. And so I believe they moved her. And I told her, why did you do that? She's like, I don't know. People don't understand, And so especially during this time, I want to stress how important it is, if they're calling you and they're asking you for your Medicare card, that means you're switching insurance, whether it's with the same company, because there's different plans, for in one particular company. Sometimes they'll move you to a better plan with the group. That's great, but just be aware that if they're asking for more information, if they're asking for your Medicare, chances are they're going to probably move you to another plan. And sometimes, it's great. You realize what they're doing, but sometimes they don't. And then
and Ray, to go back to your question, if you're still on here, so just to let you know, when you get if you are on Medicare or you're not yet, when you get that red, white, and blue card, there's only really 3 ways you can go within the Medicare realm. And I mean, for those of you that are technical people, just hush. I'm just going to make it simple today. Okay. Like the agents that are, there's PFFS and all that. Okay. Just like calm down. Okay. We're just going over simple today. So original Medicare, and then you can either stay on original Medicare with a prescription drug plan. Okay. Or you can stay on original Medicare, get a secondary, which is the Medicare supplement, that where you pay an additional monthly premium, and then you still have to purchase your separate standalone drug card. Or the third option is where you go with a Medicare Advantage plan. And I hate to say this, but Medicare Advantage is a replacement to original Medicare. You don't lose original Medicare, but the insurance company you choose with the Medicare Advantage plan now becomes primary. So you're going to give that card to the doctor, to the pharmacy, to the hospital. It's kind of like those all-in-one plans. You're going to give it to all the providers. And at that point, when you go onto a Medicare Advantage plan, you really won't use your Medicare card unless you're on hospice, or you don't want to throw it away. You want to keep it, but you're always going to give the insurance company card all the time. So that's just an easy way. If you need more of a detailed explanation, and you want to talk to one of these lovely young ladies over here, give us a call. The number's there, and you'll actually get one of these two. This number right here but isn't the cost higher for Advantage plan? No, that cost is not higher. It's actually less expensive than a supplement. But remember, because it's always a give and take. When you go on a Medicare Advantage plan, you're in a network-based plan, meaning you have to stay within a network of providers. Okay. If you go with a supplement plan, you have the freedom to go pretty much wherever Medicare is accepted.
Right. And not even all in the United States.
All in the United States.
For people that travel, it's great. And those are really the best plans because you go to the doctor and you give them your Medicare, and Medicare pays that 80%, and you give them your supplement. And they pay the rest. So, they really are the best. And that's what I tell my clients. And then, but you remember, with the supplement, you have 3 premiums. Unfortunately, not everybody can afford it. So the Medicare Advantage, they bundled everything up together.
Okay. So Ray, let me just try to make this really, really easy, because I know if the cost is higher on Medicare Advantage plans, most Medicare Advantage plans either are 0 additional premium, or they can range up to, I've seen them as high as, there's some out there, but the average cost is hovering around like what, $50 a month. That's for more
like 95 is the highest.
But the commercials that you're seeing, those are usually 0 premium plans, and those are usually considered HMO plans. Okay. And when you're in an HMO, yes, you're going to get, the benefits are richer. Okay. But remember, you're going to have a copay when you go to the hospital, when you go to a specialist. So but the benefits are richer. So you're getting more extra benefits. So yes, you might not be paying an additional monthly premium, but you're paying as you go pretty much versus, okay, so you have a PPO now. So that's why you're kind of probably experiencing these higher costs,
right?
Because the copays on PPOs tend to be much higher than they are in an HMO.
And why are they higher?
Why are they hard? Because you have the flexibility of going in and out of network.
Exactly.
But if you go out of network, the costs are still higher, right?
Right.
So PPOs are great, especially if you're in a rural area. So I don't know where you are, if you're in San Antonio or if you're in the outer counties. We have a lot of clients that are on PPOs because, one, more doctors take PPOs.
Right.
You don't have to get referrals to see the specialist. And there's just a lot more. Now the cost is a little bit higher when, I always do that.
Hey, that's kind of a segue. I was about to say, I've never thought I'd get this excited about talking about insurance.
Yeah.
Because I love what I do. And I'm like looking at you, I'm like if I'm listening to you for the very first time, but it's true. It's a give and take. Like you said, you can't have it all. Unfortunately, you got to either take this or take this.
Yes. Yeah. And we would absolutely, it's hard considering an additional payment because most of us only get $1,000 a month.
Right.
And And honestly, Ray, we just had this conversation 2 weeks ago about low income programs.
Right.
Yes.
Where if your low income program is, or we can see if you qualify for extra benefits. But yeah, so if you need to go into more details, unfortunately on the show, because it's a public show, it's more educational. We can't quite get into carrier specifics and too much into the carrier details, but we can definitely look at your plan and go over that and definitely find out what's going on. And we might tell you, hey, where you're at, stay where you're at. You're probably good where you're at.
And we do that a lot. We really do. Going back.
Or we might be able to see if they qualify for extra help.
Right. I think he was the one that asked about the $1,000 or some of them. And a lot of those, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but there are some plans that give you back money, give you back some of that 148 that for your Medicare.
The Part B premium.
The Part B premium, and which is great. Those are basically for people that are a little healthier because the copays are more expensive. And they don't give you a whole lot of the bells and whistles things.
They said, I love your studio. I need one like that. I can't see your name, but yes.
Who are you? Are you a mystery shopper?
Come on in.
Yeah. Show us your face.
Well, I think it's because we have some coming in from your page, my page, the group page. So yeah, if you need any advice, I'll show you how to set up a studio. In fact, we have some great news coming for 2022. So just stay tuned. And I always say these things without before I even know how or what or when or who.
We're ready for the new year.
Good morning, Brooke. Look at Brooke listening in. We got Brooke. We got, oh, look at that. We got Imelda. We got Josie. We got a few listeners. Let us know if you're listening with us, because we always love to see. I see you there. I see that there's people watching. So let us know who you are. We got Ray, we got Josie, we got Brooke, we got Imelda, we got Claudia, we got all the other people that I can't see. We got Priscilla, we got Charles. We got a lot of people today.
I like you did that.
Thank you for watching our show.
Yes.
So as much as we want to give you specifics, we sometimes can't get into carrier specifics and all that, because, you know, there's always those people that are like,
I shouldn't have said that. And it's very hard not to say it.
I
or
know,
to
I know.
hold back. You know,
yeah,
like,
but
"Oh,
that's why we put our 800 number, because
yes,
at that point we could talk all we want, but we got to keep it, you know, since we're huge now.
we're
gotta-
big.
We're pretty big now.
We're pretty much like San Antonio Live and like Good Morning America. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Pretty much.
A
That's-
little far away, but you know, almost we're getting there.
We're just a
getting
little
there.
bit away from there.
But you know what I love about working here, and I love about the environment and what we do for a living, is we educate first
Mhm.
before
Right.
anything else.
Yeah.
Before we even get down to questions about your plan, about anything, it's
Yep.
more like, what do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how this works?
Mhm.
And honestly, all the people that I've talked to this week, when we talk about a lot of these programs, they're on these programs and they don't even know how they work.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I'm like, did they not go over this with you? And they're like, no.
No.
So we're not, a lot of times we're just educating people.
Yep.
But I love that, because they know they can trust us. And they're
Mhm.
like, oh, well, they know what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
Absolutely.
So I do love that part. I think first and foremost, educate our
Yeah.
clients and anybody who calls in.
And Adriana and Sylvia are two of the best. Well, we have a lot of great agents on our
Yes,
we do.
team.
We
Yes.
work with a lot of great agents.
So I hate to say that
You
y'all
have
are
a
the
great
best.
team. You have put together the best team.
We're the bestest. I'm the bestest, and then the other ones.
Is my coffee spiked? You know it is. I mean, gosh, why wouldn't it be? It's
I
spiked
know.
with it's spiked.
time.
It's spiked with 3 espressos and a. You know, it's already that time. It's a little late in the day that we have not gotten started on our, you know, our
Alcohol.
yeah.
Well, you can always
Spit
do
it out.
mimosas, can't
Spit it
you?
out.
Isn't it brunch time?
I think it's time.
Right?
What's
I
up?
think it's
Isn't
time.
it brunch time?
Yeah.
What's considered brunch?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I
That's
mean,
everywhere.
right?
but
That's
I'm
what my-
saying like 11 a.m. is like brunch time.
Wait, who was that? George Strait or who was that?
That was Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy from 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, he has a restaurant, right?
That's
The Jimmy
true,
Buffett
yes.
restaurant, and I think that's like their slogan.
But
it was Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
Ooh,
Okay.
See, I
look
know
at
my
you.
girl.
Look
She's
at you.
look at you, country girl.
I know my country music.
Well, Alan Jackson says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but I don't believe Alan. He should have made it 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
Something.
It's too
Early.
late in
We
the
went-
afternoon.
Last Friday when we left the show, we went to
Oh, we were doing the SATX
Yes.
hangout with Ron and a couple of other agents.
the
Sure.
Perfect Score.
Yes.
It's not a strip joint.
No,
But
but
it
I
sounds
think
like
some people
one.
thought it was the.
They thought it was.
Hey, this is a PG
Somebody
rated.
walked in there with like $20 worth of ones because he actually thought it was a strip joint.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, we didn't say this
But
was a
it's-
PG rated show.
No,
Just
it
letting you
wasn't.
know. Okay.
But I called my daughter on the way over there. And she goes, "Where are you going?" I go, "I think we're gonna go have a drink." Mom, it's 11:30. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's my motto.
Well,
With a
we
little sign saying
first,
that.
and let me just say that we love when we get our listeners every single morning. And you know what I love is that we are getting this, not the same list, because we're always having new listeners every
Mhm.
Friday, but we get a lot of the same people coming in. And why? Because we're awesome, right?
Yes.
We're awesome.
people
'Cause
love
you
us.
want to know what we're really doing and what we're drinking.
Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Priscilla. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Justin, Claudia. I said those already. And yes, I will help you if you need advice on setting up a studio. Yes, all of this, believe it or not. I was showing a picture to what I'm like, what's your name again?
I forgot to wear my name tag today.
Wait, did y'all spike my drink?
Too much alcohol already.
I think they spiked my drink. I think y'all spiked my drink.
I'm ready
They're
for
like,
the
let's see if Victoria let us go home early
I
today.
know. Maybe a little whiskey. I think you have
Ooh.
scotch.
Isn't
Well-
that how you make like those those winter drinks with the scotch,
The
and
eggnog,
whiskey
the little
and stuff like that?
eggaroonies.
Yes,
It's
with
whiskey,
cranberry, and I
seasoned.
put honey and cinnamon and cloves.
Maybe we
and
should
you
get
warm them up.
Maybe we should
They're
get back
delicious.
to talking about Medicare,
Okay.
guys. 'Cause,
All right.
we're going off the beaten path here.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We got to give the people what they want, and they want to
Yes.
listen to education and fall asleep, right?
How was your week?
Yeah.
My week has been really busy, right? We annual enrollment's coming up for the Medicare, so we have been working tirelessly. And I see is she right there?
Yes, Desiree.
Desiree. Well, Desiree's just sitting at the desk eating her tacos. We're working tirelessly
Very hard.
but we did have a cool video shoot the other
Yes,
day,
yes.
and we're super
I'm so
excited.
excited.
And I have to say, I have to brag on my team here, man. I don't know if they all took acting classes or they're just naturally like gifted,
Gifted.
but
We were born to be movie
Hey,
stars.
did you hear me when I told her? I said, "Fun fact, I did a little acting in middle school."
Adriana's like, but she's being serious about it. She's like, hey, fun fact, guys. I did little acting back in my day. And like I was like, when was it?
in middle school.
Like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. And what was that?
Oh, I played one of our vice principals. And she was like real, like kind of mean lady. And so I was like, I'll do the part.
So somebody was asking
Ah.
if we can find them a plan that's more suited to them. Can we switch companies at any time? So I would preface this like this. I really don't recommend people changing right now just because it's already at the end of the year, but there are some opportunities where you could possibly change right now. But we recommend to kind of stay put, and then come annual enrollment, we can look at because the new plans are going to come out for 2022. And we always expect some changes that are going to happen on the Medicare Advantage and prescription drug side. And so we always want to review that anyway.
Right.
But if you're having issues, like you're like, man, we can always see if there's some type of special election where we can move you. But again, we always recommend around this time of the year to kind of just take advantage of all the benefits that you're getting on your plan, and then wait until October 15th. So good question. Is there a certain time of the year when they can switch their plan? When it comes to Medicare Advantage and prescription drug plans, there is what's called annual enrollment period. And that period is from October 15th to December 7th. So you're going to see
we're going in right now.
we're running into that like pretty soon. So you can see we're going to be working our butts off to get to help people with their insurance and educate on Medicare. But from October 15th through December 7th. But on October 1st, what we normally do is like to talk to you within those 15 days, because we can actually go over the plan benefits with you for the new year. So come October 15th or the 16th or the 17th or before December 7th, if you need to make a change, we can submit your application during October 15th through December 7th, and it'll be effective January 1st. But you get a kind of a sneak peek, right? You get to know what the goods are in October 1st and on through that little 15-day period. Right. And so what we normally do is we'll talk to our clients around that time. We'll tell them, our existing clients or people that are interested in changing. So that way you don't do this come the holidays.
Right.
Because you don't want to deal with this in Thanksgiving.
Or wait till the last minute, which
we get a lot
of those procrastinators. And so there is a lot of people that do that.
Me too.
But so I'm at HEB on Macreela's on Tuesday, and I come October the 1st, I'll have all the 2022. So if you want to stop by and sit down and compare, yeah. And we the great news is we do face-to-face and over the phone. So Adriana does more over the phone stuff. Face-to-face. And then Sylvia likes to she's the feet in the street. She loves to be out in the streets. And if you're not in San Antonio, we do have agents in other areas like Austin, Corpus, Dallas. So just let us know. We can and we have friends nationwide. So if we can help you, we will always find somebody that can help you. But we will definitely that was a long story, right? We're going to give you the short story real quick. You can possibly change right now. We don't recommend it, but it is a possibility. But we recommend to wait till the October 15th annual enrollment time to make a change, because
that's when we get the new plan.
plans.
So new plans for the new year, kind of like similar to employer sponsored plans. With if you guys have had a work insurance, you're kind of used to these enrollment periods. Similar, right?
Right. Another reason I always tell them just to sit back and use whatever benefits they have, whether it's their dental or their vision. Some of them get over the counter, the catalog, or food benefit, you know. And so moving right now, sometimes that will disturb that. They might not get it in time.
And a lot of those co-pays that they pay. I mean, it's just, for us, it's, we recommend, unless like we've come up to some such unique. Adriana always gets the weird ones, the weird situation, but there's nothing that we can't handle. But there have been times where this month we were making plans effective for 10/1 or but we always recommend to wait. I hope that answered your question. I think that was Ray, if I'm not mistaken, but hope that's answering your question. How are you guys doing? We want to know how you guys are doing, because this is not about us. I mean, it kind of is, but I'm just joking.
It's more about me.
It's more about Sylvia. Let us know if you like the show. Let us know what you want to hear about. Let us know if we're still your #1 live show. Let us know. We love hearing from you guys. And of course, we love the questions. And if there's not a question we can't answer online, we'll definitely get with you over the phone or in person. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
Let me ask you guys, because I want to put y'all on the spot. Uh-oh.
Here we go again. Neener. Yeah, I like that.
I need better little songs over
here.
So are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for, what's to come for the annual enrollment?
Yes, I've already ordered all my enrollment kits. I started getting them yesterday in the mail. And I'm ready. I started calling all my clients for the last 2 weeks. I'm almost finished with a part of it. And
You've been doing it for more than 2 weeks.
I know. I feel like I'm doing it for a long time.
No, you're good. You've been working on it for a while.
So just basically calling them and saying, hi, have you ordered from the catalog? And, making sure they're getting their benefits, and letting them know you're going to get your new book in the next month. And then if you want to go over it, or if you want to look at your plans, if you're thinking, hey, somebody told me there's a better plan, let's sit down and let's compare what you have and what you don't have.
Awesome.
Very, very important when they're looking for plans and you're comparing plans on the prescription. So often when it comes to the prescription, they'll go over, that's generic. But on insulin, it's expensive. Some plans are 42, 47, 48. Make sure that your insulin is in network. I mean, is in the formulary. I'll say network.
we need to get her more coffee.
I need more coffee. Is in the formulary.
Yes.
For the following year.
Says, so happy I found you guys on here, because when I was about to turn 62 and or 65, it was hard to get a straight answer from anyone about Medicare. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's what we're here for. We've gotten this, we're always so surprised how many people, and we're not just saying this because we're like, call us, absolutely. We want to help you. But we get so many people messaging us, like personal messaging us after the show, like, man, like nobody ever told us this, or nobody, it's like, this is crazy to me, because as an agent, we're taught like, you have to say these things, or you should, and not everybody's taught like customer service, so that could be a thing, but we always want to give the right answers to you. And most of all, like my motto is to take the stress out of it.
Right.
I try to take the stress out of everything, even with my wedding, right? I'm trying to take the stress out of everything.
Make it as simple as possible.
Yeah. Make it as simple as possible. And I know all of you guys do that too. Like I hear y'all, and it's like, we're going to help you. No worries. By the time we're done, everything's going to be fine. And sometimes you just need to hear that.
Yes.
So I wish somebody would tell me that when I'm at like buying a big purchase. It's like, Victoria, don't worry. It's okay.
I know you.
Everything's going to be truck. Fine. No, I'm not going to get the truck. Well, I have my truck.
Nice truck.
Yeah, but it's just like, I can't. I was like, no, it's just too. It's the same exact truck with slight differences. And I'm like, 20. No, I'm not. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I was what do you call it? How do you like when you're summoning somebody, like you're like, I heard Carmenza's voice, like, don't do it. How much is
and
it?
the devil in the back.
And the
Come
devil, and then
on.
she's the devil in the back. She's like, do it.
Come on. I'm Googling.
Just buy it, buy it.
Trucks.
Do
Look, there's one
it.
here. Yeah, I'm bad.
No, but I love my truck right now.
Yeah,
so.
you have your truck is nice.
It's nice.
I love, we all love trucks.
It's you had the shiny object syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah, I was getting that shiny. I was being like the Medicare ads. Like I was like, ooh, 18.
And it wasn't even that much of a difference. From
No,
what you
yeah,
have now.
no, it wasn't. Thank you guys. See, this is why you need us, because they help you take the stress out of things.
One
So-
yes, one no.
So what are you guys most excited about when you're helping your clients, like with this stuff, or like because you guys have been getting a lot of phone calls. I know that we've been getting a little bit more busier and we normally get busy, really, really busy around, it's really weird because
November.
so we always get really busy the first week of October,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it kind of slows down and then it picks up again. Like,
Yes.
right? Why is it like that?
Yeah.
I think just people.
And then right before around the beginning of December, then it gets really busy and everybody's calling. Every person you've talked to that I'm not sure. You know what? Come over real quick. I changed my mind. I want to have it. I want to switch.
And they call you on December 7th at 10 p.m. at night, and they want you to come to their house.
Yes. I told you when they used to have it till December the 31st.
Oh,
We're downtown at the Riverwalk.
Mm-mm.
It was about 11 o'clock, and I had a client call me and said they changed their mind. They wanted to go ahead. I'm like,
You're like, I'm already 3 margaritas in.
Yes. I was like, no, I'm sorry. Call the insurance company.
And I promise you guys, we're not alcoholics. I know we play around a lot.
We talk a lot.
We talk a lot, and we talk, but
my AA buddies tell me I'm not an alcoholic.
So that's why you have the alcohol locked.
Yes.
Yes, that's why, well, we have kids here,
Yes, we have
so
kids.
so we're like a big family here at the Medicare Space. And we make fun of Josh and Brooke's not here right now. She'll be back soon. She's in school. And then we have Desiree now, and they're, they keep us young.
Yes, they do.
But you got to feed them.
Yes.
You got to make sure that
they're like children.
So
They
Sylvia
eat all the time.
Sylvia went to Sam's and she's like, Desiree, come down here and help me. Desiree's out here. She's like 19 or 18.
Yeah, 18.
And here comes like Topo Chico, like a big thing of popcorn, a big thing of applesauce. I'm like, applesauce? A big thing of apples? Why didn't you just make the apples in the applesauce? Just blend the apples. And we had
about a bunch of
peanut butter
stuff.
crackers, like, which are my favorite because I love peanut butter. Anything peanut butter, by the way, like if you ever want to like send me a nice little gift for no reason.
Peanut butter.
I love peanut butter. Even and crunchy. Crunchy is my crunchy.
I don't like the crunchy.
Almond
I like the
butter,
smooth.
all of it. I love anything peanut butter based.
Yes.
I love peanut butter.
I love peanut butter sandwiches.
Ooh, I haven't
my
had a peanut butter
favorite.
sandwich in so long.
They sell those crustables, right?
What's that?
In the frozen section, the crustables with the jelly and the peanut
Oh,
butter.
yeah.
no,
That's
I
why we
like
don't
that.
lose weight, guys.
Yeah.
So what else questions do you have for us on the Medicare side, guys? I know we have these important dates coming up with annual enrollments. Now, if you're listening and you're not on Medicare, okay, you need to let your family know if they're on Medicare that the annual enrollment is coming up. They are going to get a lot of phone calls, either from their current agent. If they have a current agent, which is great, hopefully the agent can go over those plans at the time. But if they don't have a resource to go to, we are their go-to resource. So we want to help your family and friends. And like I said, we don't just work in San Antonio. We have clients all over Texas. And if there's an area that they're in that we can't help them, we will recommend a friend that we trust that's out in that area. And we got friends everywhere.
Right. And if they're in the surrounding areas, I love to go to people's homes. I love the phone. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not like in Waco or maybe I will, because there's a great bakery on the way to Waco.
And you got that Magnolia place in Waco.
So okay, maybe I'll go.
Okay. See how easy she is to convince?
Yeah.
Twist my arm and I'm there.
So what do you guys want to listen to? So we're working on this calendar. So we're working on the little design of the calendar. We're working on the content. What do you guys want to listen to? What do you guys want to hear about? So I know you guys always have questions, concerns. Do me a favor, message us what you want to hear about. If you want to hear about benefit periods, if you want to hear about IRMA, if you want to hear about, I mean, there's all kind. I could go down the Medicare list of things that we can talk about, but at the same time, I want to keep it very interactive and easy to understand. A lot of these things are just getting in the weeds, and I hate to get in the weeds, but sometimes.
But also to remind everybody that we are a full service agency. We do.
Oh yeah,
pretty much everything.
We do. Yes,
insurance and things like that. So if they have questions about that, that's important too.
Yes,
right.
Oh, that is true. Great point.
So,
Great point.
Good,
yeah, the
good.
Medicare space is we do, our primary focus is on people that are on Medicare, but like Adriana said, we are very well experienced in the ACA, the life insurance, and other things like that. But so we don't just we work with anybody that's under 65 too. So if you need help, we'll help you out. You know,
Yes.
Right. And we work with all the carriers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you know, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. So I'm glad we were able to answer y'all's questions. What are you guys coming up for? Are y'all already like decorating for Halloween?
I did. I put some stuff out
No,
last week.
not yet.
Yes.
I can decorate really outside. I can
Mhm.
put stuff on the window, but not like little in the yard because Will will get them. Will is my dog.
Yeah.
And I think he's pretty good, but I have Lulu and oh my God, she's driving me insane. She's just all
No.
over, you know, I mean, she's a puppy. So
I haven't met her, but I love her.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
But I know if I put anything in the yard
She'll get it.
or yes, and she jumps really high and she just started barking. She's got this husky, manly.
Really?
Yes.
She's like, oh, okay.
Yes. I was like, who in the heck is in my house? Will turned around too. Is like, who's that?
Poor Will
'Cause
gets
she's just-
scared.
I know she's just learning how to bark. So no. To your question, no, I haven't I haven't started decorating.
We kind of have started decorating, but I'm not a decorator, but you know, my wifey is. She's a decorator. So but yeah, we're already starting to do that. And I'm like, oh, it's not too early. We can start doing it. And if you're not in Texas, we're getting some cool weather right
Yes,
now.
that's why
Oh
I'm
my
wearing this
God.
sweater.
And you know what? We think like 80. We're like, yes, it's
Yes.
coming down. Like right now, guys, if you don't know, in this office, we keep it like at 70, right? 71 because
72.
our kids get, they get
They have
cold.
sweaters.
I'm already so
She's
I am
wearing a
already used
sweater.
to it because it's been like that since it was just me and you.
Uh-huh.
But it hits them a lot worse. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got coffee.
It was empty.
Messy Marvin
There
back
she
again.
is.
There he is right there. Messy Marvin. So is there anything that you guys want to tell our audience? Is there anything that you guys, you know what? I do want to point out before, we get into that. I want to remind people because I ran into this situation already like 3 times this month where people are looking to retire early, like in their 60, 61, they want to retire early. Right.
Mhm.
Well, remember when you retire and if you don't have benefits that are going to follow you, that are actually very budget friendly, you may want to consider shopping outside because a lot of people think, okay, I'm going to retire. I can get insurance outside. It's going to be really cheap. No way am I going to pay X amount of dollars. And sometimes it's like $1,500 for 2 people, depending on, the age and where they're at. So I just want to remind people because I've gotten a lot of like even friends and family that have asked me, hey, should my mom retire at 60 or 61? She really wants to retire. She has a little bit of health conditions. I always ask about what they're paying for their health insurance, especially if they have existing conditions, because the insurance with the ACA, they are sometimes affordable. But let me just remind you, okay? At least here in San Antonio, and I've experienced this in Corpus and Austin and the surrounding counties, is when you're looking at those ACA plans, you always want to ask your doctor if they accept them, because a lot of times, unfortunately, some of the doctors don't want to take the ACA plans. They're not. So you might find your primary care doctor in one and you won't find your specialist. So that's something that you're going to encounter when you leave your work insurance, because you're so used to work insurance.
Mhm.
Everything's covered. I can go here. My copays are $20. All my medications are covered.
Life is great.
Life is great.
I knew she was going to sing at one
I always
point.
break anytime I could break out in song, Not that I'm any good at it, but
that
I'll do
was
it.
actually pretty good. That was
I could
actually
carry
pretty good.
I could carry a tune, 1 or 2 tunes. I don't know.
I can carry a bottle.
I could carry it. Ching. See, Sylvia, gosh. So
I have to say,
we
go.
don't have a funny. We just have a weird drum.
Release.
We just have a. Oh yeah, we do. Look.
What is that?
Yeah,
There
we
you
have-
go.
So going back to that with the ACA plans, it's really hard in some cases to find, like, check off all the boxes, right? Where we find your PCP, check, your specialist, check, your medications, check, a low deductible, check. Like, it's really hard. So that is something that you want to consider, because when you're leaving work and your income is decreasing, right?
Right.
You're no longer working. But then your Medicare, oh, no, I'm sorry, not your Medicare, your medical costs rise higher than what you were even getting paid at work. It sucks, because we sometimes have to be the bearer of bad news and say, oh, you might not want to, like, leave your work.
Yeah. And I hate to say that. And I've told people this year, in the last year, that you might have to want to stay with your job. And I've had at least that I know of 3 people that stayed working.
Yeah.
Just because, like you said, they have a chronic condition, and leaving their job, they're going to have to get insurance on the outside, and they have specialty doctors, pain doctors. And so it is.
And if you talk to any of those specialists, there's a reason why they don't want to accept these plans, is because they don't get paid that much when, it's very, I don't want to get in there, but it's very hard to find all your specialists. So you might find one specialist here or one specialist on this plan, but it's very hard to, like, when we're selling under 65 plans and we find your PCP, your specialist, your medications, whoa. And there's this very unique, like, it's like you're in this, like, little nice bucket of like it checks all the boxes of all your needs, which is not very common in the ACA plan. So either one, you're sacrificing your doctors, or you're sacrificing having to pay medications out of pocket.
Right. They're going to have to pick and choose what's more important, their primary doctor or their specialist,
Yeah. And so we don't want to be like, wah, 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 right? Where's that?
Where's that? Yes.
We don't definitely want to be, but sometimes we got to be the dose of reality and say, hey, do not make these decisions before you actually look, because it could change your whole outlook. Like, crap, I guess I got it. And remember, until legislation passes, or I don't even know if it will, but Medicare, you're not eligible for Medicare till you're 65, or the only other way is if you've been disabled for 24 consecutive months, collecting that, disability, and then you can qualify on the 25th month for Medicare. But for most of you that are working, you're not disabled.
Right.
If you're leaving your job, you've had work insurance. And so when you're looking to transition, remember, it's every situation. So yesterday I had a couple ask me, just give me a ballpark. I'm like, well, I mean, it ranges from here to here, but I don't even look at the monthly premium. Okay. I look at, first of all, your doctor's not covered, so you're going to have to pay that out of pocket cost, right? Secondly, your prescriptions are not covered. So even if I get you on a plan that's $200 a month, none of this is covered. How much is your true out-of-pocket cost going to be every single month? There are other plans like short-term major medical, hospital indemnity, but when you're currently have pre-existing conditions, right? Which a lot of you that are looking to retire, either one, you're doing it for health reasons because you're just can't work anymore, or number 2, you're doing it because you just don't want to work anymore and you're healthy. So for those healthy people that have no health conditions, there's still a light at the end of the tunnel. But if you're already having some pre-existing conditions, we might be able to find you something to bridge the gap. But again, you really want to do the homework before you make that final decision. And I did want to put that out there, because I know a lot of people that listen to the show are not of Medicare age yet. They're actually in their late 50s or early 50s or early 60s. And we will always want to address you guys too, because you may not even be on Medicare yet.
Right. Another thing is also if one spouse is getting ready for Medicare.
Oh, that's a good one.
And they're carrying the other spouse on their insurance and they want to drop it. And I always tell them, okay, if you drop that insurance, your wife is going to have to, or your spouse is going to have to buy insurance on the other side. And how much are they going to pay? What's your income? Once they tell me their income, it's like, I know that they're going to pay a lot more than what they're paying. So it's like, you know what? Stay with your plan until your wife you know, turn 65, whether it's a year or 2 years, you know, I've seen it where it's like
10 years.
Yes, you know.
Yeah. And the good news is that next year there are going to be some new changes for the ACA side, that with new carriers and stuff like that. So we're hoping maybe some of that will change soon.
Right.
But right now, as of today, I always recommend to look at that first before you make your final decision, because a lot of you guys are healthy right now, but you know, stuff comes up.
It happens.
Stuff comes up regardless of what your age is. And you just want to kind of like look at those costs, you know, and there is help out there. So we will exhaust all your resources. Like, even though we are insurance agents, at the end of the day, we're calling the local facilities like Central Med, we're calling the CareLink, we're calling all of these things in specifically in certain areas to see, okay, well, this might not work, but maybe you can go here. And so we always want to look at all of that. But I just wanted to point that out today, because if you're listening, you probably have been in this particular situation before. And you're like, man, yeah, like I couldn't retire till I was 65.
Yeah.
You know, and with Social Security, full retirement age now is what, 67?
Yes. And
so they won't even get like the full retirement benefit for Social Security until they turn 67. Even though you can get Social Security at 62, but when you get that statement, it'll say your 62 payment at age 62, at age 67, at age 70, it's higher. But I'm like, well, gosh, I mean, who wants to retire at 70? I don't know. I'll still be working till I'm 90, probably.
Yeah, I'll probably still be working.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Even if I have to, like, by then there's going to be some awesome technology where they'll probably just have like things that are walking you. Like you just hop in and it's like
those
hey guys.
And the little motorcycle that you're standing on and takes you. I have terrible balance. I don't think I could ever get in one of those things.
Or there's going to be like AI technology with robots just like being our little sidekick and like driving for us. And there's already cars that drive for us, which is their Teslas, right? So if I could just have somebody work for me, like, hey,
like a robot.
Yeah, like a robot. Like, hey, Barney, do my live show. And then Barney's like, hey,
I am Victoria. Who are you?
And then get out of here. We don't want to. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I don't want robots. I like people, real people. Well, we are coming up to the 11 o'clock hour. Do you guys have any last minute questions? I feel like giving something away today.
I know. What can we give away?
Sylvia's like Oprah. We like to give stuff away.
I love to give stuff away.
I don't know. What do you say? We got a few people still on that joined us. What if all the people that were commenting today, if you still have time, put your name in the comments. We want to send maybe like, I don't know. We could think of something. Since it's the fall, we can do like a cute little something.
I walked well yesterday because the weather, I just have to say that the weather was so nice yesterday afternoon. It was 85.
Yeah.
So I was able to walk him around Woodlawn.
Oh,
he was so happy.
That's so awesome.
I love to throw that in there.
So you guys, for you guys that are still listening, if you do me a favor, for those of you, so we have Josie. It says, good morning, ladies. I don't know. I see Facebook users. So if you can do me a favor, put your name. So I have Josie. I have Ray, I have Brooke, I have Imelda, I have Claudia, I have Julia, and there's other people that commented, but I can't see your name. So if you can do me a favor, just put your name with a thumbs up or something, and we're going to put you in a drawing right now. We don't know what we're going to give away yet, but we're going to give away something. So put your name. And yeah, you don't have to be Medicare. It doesn't matter what your age, as long as you're just a listener. We want to do something today.
You're good at it.
What are we going to give away today, though? I want to do something like we could send through Amazon because I like that. We got like Jessica. Ooh, it's like Jessica knew we were giving something away because she's like, sorry, very, very late. Okay, Jessica, we'll put you in. So make sure that you put your name in the comments section. Like click on the comments and type your name in, so that way we know what your name is. I know I see Jessica, Julia. What do we do? We got 5 minutes, 6 minutes to think of what we can give away.
What do they suggest?
What do you guys? We got Lorenzo. Oh, you have Lorenzo. How about a new car?
I like that name, Lorenzo.
As long as I can put the Medicare Space all over it.
I have a little baby car if you want that.
Yeah, we'll get you a little, what do you call those?
A little Tonka truck.
Little Tonka truck.
Model cars.
What was
it?
We
got Jessica Elizalde. We got Lorenzo. Remember, if you're still listening, if you just came in, put your name,
Lorenzo.
even if you just chimed in, put your name in. We're going to be doing a little door prize.
Okay, who's next?
We got Ray. We have Julia. And I still got to send, if Anna's listening, Anna, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to be emailing you your gift. We got Claudia Pena. She didn't even collect her other gift. We donated it.
Yes,
we donated
we did.
it
Thank
to
you.
Brooks School.
Yes.
We got Imelda. We have Brooke. We have Josie. We have, I don't know who this other one is. Good morning, young ladies. It could be Ray. So again, if you were on here commenting and I didn't say your name, so let me say these names again, okay? We're going to be giving away a little door prize today. So we got Lorenzo, we got Jessica, we got Ray, we got Brooke, we got Claudia, we got Julia, we got Imelda, we got Josie. You still have about 3 more minutes to get your name in there.
Julia Gulia.
Julia Gulia.
Oh my God. My sister, my only nephew, he'll be my only nephew. Julian, she hates it when we do that with Julian Gulian.
Julian
Don't call him
Gulian.
that.
Julian
But it
Gulian.
sounds
I love
cute.
to say that.
My
So make
baby
sure
Julian.
you guys, who else? We got Charles Wilborn. I see, okay, so Rosie's here. So I see
else?
Rosie. Okay. We still got a few more people. People, don't you know? I don't know what I'm singing. Okay, now what are we going to give away? What do you
Okay,
guys,
what
not
do
a
they
car,
want?
not a car.
Not
What
a
about like
car.
a hot cocoa basket?
Oh.
It's getting cold.
Maybe,
Like
okay. How about like a bag, like Keurig K-cups? Does everybody have Keurigs now by any chance?
Everybody might not have Keurig.
Yes.
Okay.
How about
What we're trying to figure out what a gallon
Like
of
a
epoxy.
gift.
It's because Jessica makes some really cool like cups
Ooh,
or
I gotta
like
get with Jessica.
yeah, like she makes some really cool stuff. Okay, what are we gonna give away?
Fall basket.
how about like a little fall basket?
Okay, we're gonna give away a little fall basket. So
I'm
it's
not
gonna
sure what's gonna be. in
You're
it.
just look it up on Amazon.
we're
and
gonna
just pull
how
it out.
about look mystery surprise, but I promise you it's gonna be good. Okay,
Yes.
it's gonna be good. So should we do 1 or 2?
Let's do 2.
We want to do 2.
Did we get all of them?
I believe so. Yes. She read them all. The last 2 were Charles and Rosie.
Okay.
Oh, right. You got whoever's listening in, you got one last try. Don't be shy. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did.
Yeah. She's
And
a
as
rhymer. Here.
always, don't forget every Friday
Should we
at
fold them?
10
Yeah.
a.m. Central Standard Time.
We are
Invite
here.
your friends, invite your family. We are going to blow this show up, guys. You don't even know.
One day you're gonna say, I remember those silly
Man,
girls.
one day you're going to say, oh, gosh, I should have joined in.
I should have asked them for
Yes.
their autograph when I
Because you
saw 'em
never
at
know, we
HEB.
might really start a live talk show, and we're gonna have participants. Joelle's here. Throw Joelle. So throw Joelle in there. Okay. So
it's like buying stock
me
at the
see.
very beginning.
yeah. So keep with us, guys, because we got some cool stuff coming in the future.
You didn't finish telling them about the video that you made.
Oh yes.
Oh, so actually, Joelle,
That's how
that
you
came,
should close out.
So
Yeah.
where are you gonna
You
put
should
that?
debut it on our
Oh,
podcast.
that would be good. We're gonna debut. So the other day we made a really cool. I can't say too much,
Very
but we made a
cool.
really, really cool, funny video. Starring the
We'll do it
Medicare
in our
Space
hands.
team. And Adriana had a great idea to debut it whenever it's ready on our
Yes.
next live show.
So when do you think that's gonna be?
Probably a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can in
Mix
the
them in
Atkins
there.
box.
Mix them in there. That way nobody
Mix them in the Atkins
Mix
box.
them in the Atkins box.
So yeah, so we'll probably debut the that'll be fun.
And then everybody can see it.
Joelle says, "Oh man, now the pressure's on."
Oh man.
No, you are wonderful. Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, he was
great.
very patient
was
with
great.
us. He
Yeah.
was very
Yes.
patient. I can't wait to show everybody. Okay, so let's
Okay.
see. Now we're gonna draw 2 names. Okay, let me make sure that they could see that I'm drawing the names because
No
Is this-
cheating. Oh, that looks really good. No, I don't like Atkins.
we got Ray.
Ray.
Ray. All right. right, Ray. I'll message you that you want. Okay. If
Ray
you're
was
not on-
our most interactive
Thank you, Ray.
watcher
Thank you.
today. So
Yeah, there you
good
go.
karma.
See
Good
how it pays off to listen and to
And
engage.
ask questions.
All right, next
There you
one.
go.
I bet it's gonna be Joelle. Well, let me show the audience that it was Ray. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
You're gonna do a close up.
It was Ray. Okay. Now Nemi.
Nemi?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Nami.
You gotta make sounds. Bloop, 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 bloop.
No, should we do the drums?
Claudia.
Claudia. Very good, Claudia.
Claudia. There you go.
There we go.
All right. You just never know what you're gonna get on this show, guys. You never know.
No, and they got to tune in, so you don't know where you're gonna get that video.
Exactly.
I know.
So
you-
it's gonna be like,
Dude,
it's this the week.
Yes, exactly. You just never know. And it's rigged.
It's rigged. Who said that?
Oh
No.
yeah.
We're not rigged kind of people.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't. Yeah, that's,
If
that's
anything,
too
we-
much work.
If anything, so we still owe Anna. If we owe you a prize, I know I still
Remind us.
I know Jared. If Jared's listening, I owe him. I was supposed to drop it off, but I didn't. So now we're Amazoning everything.
How about the tooth?
No, I
electric
told her we
one.
were gonna send her the
Okay.
Amazon, remember?
Okay.
So I got her email. I'm gonna send that to her. So if we forgot about you, email it. Don't be afraid.
Last week we had 2.
You're gonna have to start writing this down for us because
I
Adriana's the
know.
most
I won't.
organized
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
guys,
not.
if you won Claudia and Ray, we're gonna be
Sure,
messaging you
give me paper so I
directly.
can write down all the winners, and then she can
Yes.
work on that.
Get a
I'm
better
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it on her desk.
Well, guys, I want for those of you listening, I thank you so much for always joining in, keeping us,
Leveled? Clear?
on track,
On track.
keeping us honest.
Keeping us honest.
And we always appreciate you guys coming in and engaging. It really does help the show. We're gonna blow the show up.
Yes.
We're
we
gonna
are.
make this the #1 live show in the world. Where's your little
world.
finger?
And in the world, and we know how big the world is.
Yeah, we know how big the world is. We're gonna
We're
have
gonna
to
be
we're gonna have
number
to
one.
translate the show because it's gonna get so big.
Like I want to have to start talking in Espanol.
Yes.
Say
Say something in Spanish real quick.
That was
Um,
another language.
Hola, welcome to the
Alright.
Medicare Space Live Show.
Hola, buenos días. I think I said
No, say it better.
Say
Say
it right.
welcome to the live show. Thank you so much
Say
for
it right.
joining.
Hola, buenos días. Bienvenidos al show de Medicare Live. I think I said that correctly.
Claudia's
Okay.
gonna be like, girl, you
Yeah,
messed that up.
whatever.
This was your chance. You messed it up.
She's trying to put me on the spot.
That was better than her and I having done it.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos.
You sound like Cheech and Chong. Hey, Vato, thank you for listening. We sound
Oh.
like-
Well, don't trick them because when you look at this on the other side, it kind of does look smoky. It doesn't look real sharp like it does in my
Aw.
computer. So you just, but we don't do that, guys. We don't
No,
do that
no,
here. on the
No,
we
Medicare
don't
this is
do
a
that
professional
here.
workplace.
we eat Atkins bars. That's what we do.
Not me, guys.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you know what our goal is here, not only for you to learn something new if you didn't already, because a lot of you hear the same stuff a lot, but our goal is to make you laugh.
Yes.
Right? We
And
wanna
have
make-
some fun, little sunshine in their Friday.
Yeah,
get ready for the weekend.
There you go.
We are sunshine.
We want to give you we want to be the ray of light in your darkness. We want to be. Yeah, that was cheesy. Sorry, I killed it. I killed
You
it.
killed it. You went too far.
I went too
Got-
far.
Got too close to the sun there.
I started melting in the sun. Anything else you guys want to add? We're a little over today, but we still have our listeners that love us, that hang out with us, that like to hear us. Anything else that you want to add or give? Anything?
No.
Any advice for our audience? Any words of wisdom for
What
our
I
audience?
tell people all the time, somebody over 65, help them.
Yes.
This
Yes.
show's for you too.
Any
Yes.
questions you might have on Medicare or insurance, or you just want to chit chat,
Yeah.
we can do that as well.
Yeah. Sylvia does that. She's our professional chit chatter.
Yes, I
Yes.
am. Call me 210-878.
You should have seen her in-
9534.
When
She-
Brooke was here,
Hey, you guys better get that number before we get famous because she's gonna have to
Yes.
change her
I'm gonna
number.
have to change it. I'm gonna have so many people calling me.
Sylvia is single, ready to mingle.
Silver, yes, silver and ready to mingle.
Silver and fit.
So yes, I am.
Oh.
I'm getting there. I'm I'm getting to the best part.
She's a spokesperson for Silver and Fit.
Yes.
Hey, you never know.
The unofficial,
I know, right?
official.
The unofficial.
The
Official.
official, unofficial.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, guys. Well, again, we want to thank you so much for listening in. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for always joining in. We love you. We like you. We want to help you. What else? What else do y'all want to say?
That's it.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
tuning in
All right.
every Friday.
And if you
Yeah.
see us, don't run us over. Say hi.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye.